Welcome back to another adventure making lemonade from the lemons of life. In this episode, we're headed out spearfishing to a beautiful remote island to see the best of Exmouth's coral formations. Headed off the mainland to encounter wonderful scenes from above and below, delightful visibility, surrounded by fish life, an encounter with an enormous coral trout, interactions with sharks, catch and cook, and a cherry to top off the day on another thrilling experience. Packed full of adventure, so stick around.
Alright, so we're here at a remote island and we're going to go into the water. We've found some nice coral area and we're going to go see what we find. What do you think we'll find, sweetie? Maybe a turtle?
Yeah, turtle, any kind of fish underneath.
Yeah, I want to see a big fish and catch
Yeah,
a big
and
fish
lobster as well.
Let's see if we can get a lobster, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Alright,
Let's do it.
Let's get in the water.
Okay, let's go, guys. Oh, I forgot my flippers. Check it out.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Definitely on the hunt now. Some of these structures are just perfect for fish life and lobsters, as you'll see later. Tried to line up this parrotfish, unsuccessfully. I was too far away, I think. Got to get closer to him, sneak up on him. Never mind though, just reload, try again. Then we noticed this coral groper trying to hide in the coral. Lined him up, and a beautiful shot.
Making lemonade right here, look at that! Lapu! Wow! Look at that! Oh my god! Oh, that's a keeper!
Something every spearfisherman hates, leaving the safety on. Managed to get back in place, and by the time I did, I was presented with an even better target. And I still missed. I think I did hit its tail though.
Just this.
It seemed to be still hanging around, so I decided to try with the pole spear.
Give me your spear for a minute. Give me your spear for a sec.
but you do have to get very close to them. And by the time I recouped, I lost it. But I did see something I could get, something with the pole spear. It's not an easy thing to get with the pole spear. You've got to get much closer to them. A good sized red blotched wrasse. Beautiful white meat, good tasting, delicious. Let's see if I can get him. But this wrasse manages to live another day. Certainly harder with the pole spear. And no lobsters home under this bombing, but it's certainly the kind of territory that we'd be looking for them at. At this point, Susan noticed a white-tip reef shark casually swimming by. But I had my sights set on another fish that I was targeting, a parrotfish. And as it swam around the coral near my fish, I shot it. And that certainly got the shark's attention. The shark immediately changes direction as it hears the shot, and it moves in the direction of where the shot was made. It's certainly on the hunt for some food. There's a lunch, maybe. Then it comes back around for us. Back for lunch. The shark knows there's an injured fish, and it's looking for an easy feed, but we're not willing to give it to it. As long as the shark isn't acting aggressively, I won't be giving up my fish. Giving up your fish will only turn an interested shark into a frenzied shark. And with more activity and blood in the water, that will attract more sharks, and you won't be able to hang around. You'll have to leave the area. And to get it onto the jet ski, I've got to remove the spear. And if I remove the spear without killing the fish will just swim away. So I've got to kill the fish first. I've got to bleed it by cutting its throat, and I need to brain it, which is put a knife through its brain. That will kill it humanely. Once it's dead, then I can remove it from the spear and it won't swim away. But this shark's certainly very persistent, and it will continue to be persistent until it stops seeing my fish. So I want to get rid of the fish as soon as possible. I want to get it out of the water into the jet ski. I've seen some other YouTubers simply hold the fish above their head out of the water, and that seems to help the sharks a little more get disinterested. So I think I'll be trying to lift the fish above the waterline as long as it's not too big next time. But this constant encirclement by the shark is causing another problem with the spear gun line. And Susan manages really well in her defensive position with the pole spear. And also manages to get some of the best shots of the day, while simultaneously keeping the shark away from me while I've got my hands full. And with my eagerness to get the fish out of the water, I try to do so with the spear still in the fish, but the line is wrapped around my legs and I can't get it out. So I quickly bleed and brain the fish so that I can get it off the spear and out of the water. The shark still wants to hang around, but it's not as interested as it was when the fish was in the water. On the hunt again, and I see what I think is the biggest coral trout I've ever seen in the water and online. But this fish proves to be too big for my setup.
That was actually a perfect shot, but the fish was way too big, it didn't penetrate. That was huge, that coral trout. Did you see the size of it?
I think I need a double rubber for these big ones. At the very least, that big coral trout's going to have a headache, and maybe he seeks refuge under this coral. So I go down to check it out to see if I can salvage it. But the big fish will not be found. But a lobster will, if you may have noticed. An opportune moment with a passing mackerel. I've got to start using a double rubber. That big coral groper is still nowhere to be found. But the shark comes back to say hello, which took me by surprise. Once the shark clears off, I'll go and check out that lobster, see if it's a good size. It's hard to tell from this distance. But he's only a little one. Wanted to at least pick him up and show it to Susan, but it wasn't worth the trouble. It's too small anyway. Certainly on the right track for lobsters though. We're looking forward to the day we finally get our first one.
It's just a little baby.
I've also got to learn to get closer to the fish if I want to spear it, instead of going for the Hail Mary like this. And the angle of the shot is critical as well. I need to dive down and get closer and get a better angle on the fish for penetration. A little shaken up after the shot, the confused fish ends up hanging around a little longer than normal. Do I have a second opportunity to get this fish? It makes a slow exit, but we pursue. Can we take a moment to appreciate the coral as we tail this fish? We pursue slowly, not too fast as to spook the fish away. As it nears the coral up ahead is our best opportunity. As if we're close enough, it may turn into the coral in an attempt to seek refuge. As it turns in, that's when we get the shot. But the shot's no good. Such is spearfishing. And with one last shot for the day, I still haven't learned my lesson with the single rubber.
Man, I shot that fish perfectly, but it just bounced off. I think I'm going to start using a second rubber. If it's coral and sand, I don't care, but if it's rocky, I do care. You know what I'm trying to say? Man, we missed out on so many good fish because they just bounced off.
With the wind picking up, we decided to move back to safer waters. Still had a decent haul and had an incredible experience in the water. But this day had one more treat left in store for us.
What is that?
The best fish of the day was still in store for us.
What is it?
Good job, my love.
Yeah, I got one.
But it wasn't this rainbow monocled brim.
It's like eatable. Yeah, I like that one.
I don't know, it's so
What's
big.
that? Wow, God.
It was a wonderful black spotted rock cod to top off the day.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
big lapu-lapu.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow,
Oh,
babe.
look at that.
Wow.
What a monster.
Come on.
Oh wow. Oh my God. That's bigger than anything we caught today.
Yeah.
Holy moly, look
How
at
many
the size of
minutes?
its mouth.
How many? We get two, so we're done.
Yeah.
One each of us.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's
Look
so
at that.
big.
Oh my God, babe.
Holy
Look,
hell.
the mouth is so big.
Alright. Oh my God, it's so big.
I
Look at the
didn't,
size of it.
yeah, I didn't catch that one. Go catch. Look at
monster.
that.
Oh
Oh my God, that's our favorite.
Okay, what we've got here now is the black spotted rock cod that we caught the other day, the big lapu-lapu, right,
Yeah,
sweetie?
yeah.
Yeah, and so Susan has prepared it up and we're going to put it in the air fryer and cook it up. This is one of the very few times we've used our air fryer in the van. And so how have you prepared the lapu-lapu, sweetie?
So first I just add some salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and then a little bit of soy sauce for the taste. And after that, I mix the egg, and then I put on the around with the fish, and then I add some corn flour, and then I mix all. That's all. Easy.
I can't wait to try it. Now all we've done, we've scaled and filleted them, and so now we're just going to whack it in the new air fryer, right?
Yeah.
Let's see how it turns out. In the top, that's it.
We're just making sauce for our fish.
What did you put in there?
I add some garlic, onion, carrots, capsicum, red capsicum,
Yep.
and ginger.
And you've got some pineapple here.
Yeah, I add some pineapple as well.
Right.
My hand is clean, don't worry about it.
And what about in here? What's in this container here?
This one, I add some pineapple juice,
Right.
soy sauce, pepper, salt, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, and what else I add?
Vinegar, tomato
Yeah,
sauce.
vinegar and tomato sauce.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and then I add now.
Okay. So we're making a sweet and sour sauce, right?
Yeah, pineapple, sweet and sour sauce.
And what's in this cup here?
This one is a corn flour.
Okay.
I add less.
Okay. Oh wow, it's ready now.
Okay.
Whoa, it looks like
Wow.
golden brown. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay, bring it here, babe,
Okay.
and show it to them.
Wow, look at that.
Oh,
looks
okay.
nice.
We try
I
with
can't
my
wait to Try
sauce.
this.
Okay. This is done now.
Oh,
It's
yummy.
ready. Yeah. Look
Sweet
how.
and sour fish.
Yeah. Look how it's sticky.
Yeah, it's thickened up a lot, hasn't
Yeah.
it? Alright, this is the sauce going on the top of the fish. Yummy. Oh wow, sweet and sour fish.
Yeah. Okay.
So nice. Okay, that looks pretty good, sweetie. This is Susan's sweet and sour fish, and I'm going to give it a try. Smells good. Oh,
Very good.
oh no. I want to catch more like this. So juicy.
From the lemons of life. straight into my mouth.
Okay, straight to your mouth. With the camera.
You like it? Oh, it's such a big piece of meat. Oh, I want to catch more like that.